Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Gracie D. I hope you guys are doing amazing. We're doing great here in Mombasa, Kenya, the pride of Africa, the home of safaris and the jewel of East Africa. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I really appreciate the love and support that you guys are showing me. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always supporting my content. I don't take any of it for granted. So on today's episode, it's time to go back home and I want to take you on this trip with me guys. So right now we are in an Uber. We just checked out. It's around 10 in the morning. We go into town and then we head to SGR. And yeah, let me show you SGR in Kenya, how it works here, how it looks like and the experience. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share my videos, turn on your notification bell if you haven't. So guys, this was a short and not like a very short trip. I was surprised how affordable Uber is in Mombasa compared to Nairobi. Like the amount that I paid for the distance that the driver drove us, in Nairobi it would have been times 2 of what we paid. So we drove from our Airbnb, which is in Shanzu, all the way to the SGR station or SGR terminal, and we only paid 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And guys, it's not a short distance. That was about 40 minutes drive and I was so surprised. The thing that made me happy about this is every time that, for the times that I've been to Mombasa, it's always that I'm leaving very early in the morning or I'm getting to Mombasa like very late at night. Most of the time I don't have time to, you know, see the city or see the surroundings very well. But I was so happy about this trip because I got to see different parts here in Mombasa. I love how the roads are. I love everything about this trip. Like I saw a lot that I was even surprised, you know. I've never got a chance to go, you know, around Mombasa and, you know, just relaxing and trying to learn the surroundings, try to see what's going on, and it was amazing. Tell me what you think about this part of Mombasa. I know you guys can see the blue minibus in front of us here, the KBX. And I just love the style of, you know, matatus or minibuses in Mombasa. One thing that I came to learn is that for the places that I've been to, that is in East Africa, I've realized that it's only in Kenya that we have loud minibuses or buses, you know, the public transport, they're always playing music. And the ones in Mombasa, the fact that they are this small, they only occupy 14 passengers. It's crazy that they also have this loud music. So it's more of a culture here in Kenya to have our public, you know, transport with loud music. I think people enjoy that. People watching from Kenya, tell me, what do you think about this loud music in our buses or in our mini buses, in our matatus? I also remember, you guys, there's another episode that I told you guys that we always have something that we called Matona culture. This is where we celebrate the best, you know, graffiti bus, and you know, the most beautiful bus. Yeah, it's more of nganya, we call them nganya, but it's just buses with graffiti, the speakers, the most expensive, you know, decorated one. Yeah, so tell me, if you're watching me from a different country, do you have this culture in your country where you have the public transport with loud music, screens, you know, in front of your seat? Because we have that in Kenya. Yeah, I also got to pass through this bridge. I always pass here at night and I don't get to see the day view, but this time it was my lucky day and I had all the time in the whole world to record and enjoy the beautiful sceneries of Mombasa. It was a bit, you know, there was a bit of traffic because it was still morning hours, and I know you can see tuk-tuks, like the blue one, the yellow one. Those are the most common means of transport used in Mombasa, and they are quite good and quite comfortable because, you know, the windows are open, so you know, you're getting all the breeze from outside because Mombasa is very hot. Guys, one thing I've come to realize is that most houses are in the coastline, like even if you go to Zanzibar, Mombasa, they're always painted. Like most of them are painted in blue and white. I've tried, you know, like getting to know the reason behind it, and I can't seem to figure it out. If you know what's the reason behind them painting their houses in white and blue, please tell us on the comment section. That would be something new for me to learn. And also, I love how you see, like when you're driving and the streets are all green. I love that. I love the vibe. It feels, you know, the place looks amazing when it's green. You know, they have nice roads. Yeah, it just feels amazing. So the trip was not that short, as I said, so it was long, but our driver was very good and I just enjoyed it. And I'm just so happy about my country. It's like when you go to these major cities or major places that we have in Kenya, we have nice roads. The thing is, most of the time you have to be very careful when driving in these roads because you don't know who is driving on that road. Because I remember actually on this day there's a car that was in front of us almost got into an accident with a very big Scania that was transporting things. And the thing is, with these drivers that drive these Scanias, most of them, they've been driving for long hours, so you have to be careful because most of them maybe they're even sleeping while driving, so you have to watch that out when you're driving in Kenya. And I would say mostly in Mombasa, because you can see these big lorries on the roads because they're carrying things. Some of these they coming from Tanzania, who knows. Yeah, but it was quite a journey. I loved it. I loved seeing these parts of Mombasa that I've never seen before. I've only seen some parts on some YouTube videos because I also watch a lot of travel vloggers. Yeah, so most of these areas I've only seen them on YouTube. Like, because you know, most of the time that we pass here, it's maybe like at 2, you know, when you take a night train at 10 and you're supposed to get in Mombasa at around 4. At that moment, you're very sleepy. You can't even see anything. Your mind is tired. You just want to get in the room and relax. Yeah, but it was amazing for me to see this part of Mombasa. And the roads, just look at these roads. I'm so happy for, you know, for the governor in Mombasa for doing this. And I just hope, like, in a few years to come, every major roads in Kenya will be tarmacked. That would be so amazing, and that would be so very good for my country, because yeah, we are yet to be welcoming more tourists from outside Africa and also in Africa. As our president said, he's trying to make visa free for all the people or the Africans in the diaspora when they want to visit Kenya. We just have to wait until that rule is passed. It's not yet passed. We're just waiting to see what the president says. And I just can't wait, you all people in the diaspora watching me, to come and explore Kenya visa free. Because as you know, it's very hard for us Africans to get visas visiting other African countries. While I don't understand the reason behind that, I always feel it should be very easy for us to travel around Kenya, but it's very hard for us. I don't understand that, but with time I hope things will be okay and it will be easy for us. Yeah, so make a plan, visit Mombasa, get to explore the city, get to learn more about Mombasa, get to visit the beaches, get to visit the nice restaurant, try the Swahili dishes, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So guys, this was our first checkpoint. You get out and check your car, and that's it. We got in, and it was still very early for us because we got here at around 11. Our check-in was supposed to be at 12:30. And this is gonna be the end of this episode. Make sure to stay tuned for the next episode and get to see the experience and of SGR here in Kenya, traveling from Mombasa to Nairobi City. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share. Please subscribe if you haven't. See you guys on the next episode.